All right, now we're just gonna make a basic cornbread recipe. Now here's just the basic recipe itself. If we follow our friend Sally's method, here's her cornbread recipe. That's just the cornbread. Then we're gonna tell you what we're gonna add to it.
Okay, there's actually 1 3/4 cups of plain cornmeal to start. We're gonna add an egg, and we're gonna add 1½ cups of buttermilk.
Gotta have buttermilk.
That's right. The teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of baking powder, and ½ a teaspoon of baking soda.
Check.
Check, and then whatever else you want to add to that.
Then here's what we're gonna add to that. Once we get all the wet ingredients in, we're gonna take some of our green tomato relish. You can use Chow Chow, green tomato relish, whatever you want in beans, but you gotta have some. I'm gonna put it in my soup beans too. Now think about this. Your soup beans are salty. And for those who have never tried a little sugar or a little something sweet in your cornbread, you mix that sweet with the salty, you've got magic. Now you can put regular cornbread in it too, but there is no law in Kentucky. I looked it up.
Okay.
All right, anyway. So back to our recipe. Go ahead and get everything mixed together. I'm gonna put a little bit of my stuff in.
Alrighty.
So you put your egg, you put your dry ingredients in, and then I'm gonna put your buttermilk. Now I'm gonna take some onion, some sweet onion, and you talk about going well with this cornbread. And then you put a big slab of real butter on your cornbread, Mrs. Farmer. Guess who's happy?
Me.
I'm happy, you're happy, and Kelly's happy.
Want all these?
Yep. So we got some onions, got a little bit of green tomato relish. You're gonna mix up in there. Oh, that's special. Now, for just a little heat to go along with our sweet, I'm gonna take some of these jalapenos and I'm gonna cut them up. These are pickled now. These are already ready to go. Miss Farmer, we're ready.
How about some sugar?
Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit?
Just a tiny bit of sugar.
All right.
Just a tiny bit, Miss Farmer.
Let's mix
Not
it.
much at all. Just a tiny bit of sugar.
However much
Remember,
you think.
there's no law against it. You know, so many people are starting to get into cooking, and there are no rules.
Right.
If you like it and it's good for you, you knock yourself out. If you want to put salamanders in there,
you can do it.
You want to put toad frogs in there, you could do that.
That sounds really yummy.
Laws against it. I wouldn't do that. But you know what? Until you've tried something else, don't knock it. All right, let's do a switcheroo. Let's pour that in the pan.
Okay.
Pull the pie out, and then put that in.
Sounds good.
We're getting close.
Yes, we are.
It's one of my favorite things to eat as a kid. I'm gonna take a big old hunk and bite this cornbread right here.
I'll take a bite of that too. That's
Taste
so
the
good.
Chow Chow,
And yes,
the onions,
and a little
and
hot bite.
little
It's
heat.
good.
This is absolutely delicious.
That is. I could eat
It's
a lot.
absolutely wonderful.
That is so good.
Mrs. Farmer, we're gonna eat the fire of this in a minute, but I got to have a piece of that pie.
I would like some pie too.
Cut us a piece if you will.